San Francisco's attempts to limit in-person worship to just one person only, well, that's coming to an end, especially after the DOJ got involved. I'm going to break down what happened, guys. Before we go any further, if you enjoy my daily content here on YouTube, I encourage you can help support the ministry over on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Patreon.com/conservativetruth. That link in the description help throw you a little tip my way, guys. Help support what I do here, but you'll also get over 20 exclusive podcasts where I talk more about sensitive information. Plus, you get the alerts for anything that goes on Patreon. Unlike YouTube, who is not going to notify you every video that I do. So when you get done watching me here, browse back to check what you've missed. Please like this video, share it, and hit the bell, subscribe. And I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, these are draconian measures. I mean, this is tyranny. Whatever you want to call it, it needs to come to an end. San Francisco had in place a measure. The mayor there, London Breed, had put into place restriction on in-person worship to just one person. So imagine how that would work. You go up to a church, only one person at a time can go in, can pray for a little bit, then they got to leave, and then the next person can come in, and they just keep going that way. That's not church. That's not even an in-person, church service. These people aren't even sitting in there by themselves for hours upon hours at a time. But then they would allow up to 50 people outside. Oh, that's such a nice consolation prize. We can all be gathered up in our cars again and spaced out like a bunch of weirdos. No, I'm sorry. The DOJ got involved with this. They sent a letter out to the mayor and also other city officials there in San Francisco. It said there is no pandemic exception to the Constitution. This is a blatant violation. These draconian measures. How can you limit worship to one person when you have all these other businesses that are open? Grocery stores have been open since the very beginning. Okay, they weren't going to shut those down because you know what would happen if that would have took place. Those are open. Gyms are at least partially open in San Francisco, and other businesses as well. They went on to make the full list, and I'll put it down below in the description if you guys would like to read it in full. However, San Francisco, they chimed back. One of their lawyers came back. One of their attorneys said that, oh, this is not the case at all. This is just reckless attempts by the DOJ to try to take down what it is that we're trying to do here, because we care about the safety of all people in San Francisco. That's what it's all about. They care about the safety. No, they don't. No, they don't. The jobs in San Francisco are gone. San Francisco was a hot mess long before Corona ever came into place. We know that to be a fact. They're defending here the fact that they kept only one person able to worship in a church at a time. They're defending this. But here came the backtrack. They said, you know what? Well, we were just getting ready to go ahead and extend the amount of people that could be involved in the church services. So starting this coming Wednesday, September the 30th, they're going to now start allowing up to 25% capacity in churches or up to 50 people inside with up to 100 people outside. So we know the DOJ pressure worked. They tried to give them a little bit of lip service, but they failed. But this is what's going to have to happen more and more. And I wish the DOJ honestly would come down even harder on them. I don't think there should be any restriction on gathering in-person limits. There should be none whatsoever. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, 25% to me just seems like, okay, that's nice, great, we can have 50 people back in the church again. But many of these churches hold a lot more than 50 people. A lot of big mega churches out there in California. So I think we need to see more. It's a good step, but I want to see more happen. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. Maybe you live in an area where your churches are being restricted as well, as far as your in-person limits. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.